Here is the solution to the dinghy crisis. Here is the solution to what's been happening in the English Channel. It's this. One, our membership of the UN Refugee Convention, as I say, legalizes any kind of crossing, providing you're doing it to claim asylum. Back of a lorry in a dinghy, doesn't matter. If you get into the country in any way that might be considered illegal, but you claim asylum, then you will be legalized. You will not be punished. That's the core of the problem. So that means our membership of the UN Refugee Convention has to end. It has to end as soon as possible. It's utterly incompatible with the idea of a secure border. So we have to leave it. We have to leave it. And the 75th anniversary of its signing is as good a time as any to do so, or at least good as time as any to start talking about leaving it. That's the first thing. The second thing is we simply state, once we've done that, that if you enter the country by any illegal means, then you're breaking the law and you will be fast-tracked to prison. And this will, in the initial stages, require us to build what we're calling Nightingale prisons, glorified detention camps, where people will be sentenced to at least 5 years stay. Believe me, we won't have to do that to many people, and we won't have to do it for very long until everyone gets the message. You come to Britain across the Channel, you're going to prison for 5 years. And yes, for the few women and children that come over, we can have separate arrangements for them. They can be in other secure hostels maybe. But for the men, for the fighting age men, it's hard time in prison, my friend. And you know, we don't need to do anything dramatic. Sometimes you see people on Twitter going, oh, sink the boats and so on. And I get the sentiment, but you don't have to do anything dramatic or even potentially dangerous like that. You just need to have a punishment which will act as a deterrent. And prison is the punishment when you commit a crime. And entering the country without permission, sneaking in, is a crime. It should be a crime. And we're making it a crime again. And we'll be able to do that once we leave the UN Refugee Convention. And mark my words, when it's a crime and when you get punished for 5 years, that will stop the boats. That will stop the boats. Tell me I'm wrong. You know I'm right.